During a recent interview, Jimin quietly revealed a line that caught everyone's attention. "My music can come out next spring." It was simple but meaningful. Fans immediately realized he was talking about a potential solo comeback. These words were not dramatic or planned as a big announcement. Yet they carried weight. After completing military service and contributing to BTS's group work, this comment felt like a soft opening of a new chapter, his return as a solo artist. Jimin did not reveal details about the songs, genre, or release date, but his voice sounded calm and certain, as if he had already begun creating or recording something behind the scenes. It wasn't a promise, more like a gentle assurance. Chapter 4. The balance between group and solo work. He also mentioned that BTS's group album is complete. This means that after finishing group commitments, he now feels freer to focus on individual music. Fans see this as Jimin smoothly balancing both parts of his career. Social media quickly filled with excitement. Keywords like Jimin Solo 2026, Jimin Spring Album, and Park Jimin Comeback trended globally. Fans expressed happiness, not just because of the music, but because he finally sounded inspired and calm. After his statement, questions started rising. Will his new music follow the soft emotional tone of Promise and Like Crazy? Or will it explore something new, rock, R&B, or traditional Korean influences? Will he collaborate with international artists again? None of these were answered, making the mystery grow. Releasing music in spring has meaning. Spring often symbolizes healing, growth, and new beginnings in Korean culture. For Jimin, who has experienced military life, quiet reflection, and artistic pressure, spring could be the perfect season for renewal. Music analysts and journalists began to discuss his words. They noted that Jimin's previous solo releases performed extremely well on global charts. Because of this, his return might naturally lead to strong digital sales, streaming, and media attention, without needing heavy promotion. Though he didn't reveal much, fans believe he has already started composing or recording. Some noticed he's spending more time in studios, practicing vocals, and exercising regularly, signs that he wants to return with full strength, both physically and artistically. At the end of the conversation, Jimin didn't officially promise anything. Yet his calm words, "It can come out next spring," felt like a soft promise. Not rushed, not forced, just honest. And for fans, that was more than enough. After Big Hit confirmed Jimin's full recovery, fans expressed relief across social media. Hashtags like #WeLoveYouJimin and #JiminHealthFirst began trending. Many fans praised Jimin for prioritizing his health and admired his dedication to still preparing for performance activities despite the temporary setback. Although BTS members are still fulfilling military duties, support for Jimin quietly appeared online through official military dispatches and subtle messages. Jungkook's military band performance included a dance break fans believed was inspired by Jimin. V was seen liking fan posts that wished Jimin a swift recovery, adding warmth to the situation. Medical professionals on Korean news programs discussed the type of strain Jimin might have experienced. They explained that intense dance rehearsals, especially for experienced performers like Jimin, can still cause muscle tension or joint stress. Experts reassured fans that his reported condition is common and treatable with proper rest and physiotherapy. Jimin posted a brief message on Weverse saying, "I'm okay now. Thank you for worrying. I'll come back stronger. So please don't be sad." This short message quickly received over 5 million likes. Fans praised his kindness and reassured him that his health would always come before performances. Big Hit Music announced that Jimin would gradually resume vocal practice and light rehearsals under medical supervision. He was advised to avoid high-impact choreography until fully recovered. Fans appreciated the company's cautious approach and hoped this would become a standard for all artists under heavy schedules. International media outlets reported on Jimin's situation, emphasizing the importance of mental and physical health in the K-pop industry. Western news sites called Jimin a symbol of resilience and praised fans for focusing on compassion rather than demanding performances. TO encouraged Jimin. Fans from more than 20 countries organized support projects. These included charity donations under his name, LED billboards in Seoul and Tokyo, and art campaigns using his handwritten phrase, "You must take care of yourself first." The fan project showed how deeply Jimin's message resonated. Jimin's temporary health issues sparked a bigger conversation among fans and media about Idol's well-being. Industry insiders said this could support future changes, such as more flexible rehearsal schedules and longer rest periods after concerts or international tours. 2 weeks later, Jimin appeared in a pre-recorded military video message. Although in uniform, he looked healthy and smiled warmly while greeting fans. His calm energy reassured many who were still worried. Fans noticed he moved carefully, showing he was still following medical advice. With recovery nearly complete, fans began asking, what will Jimin do after returning to active duty? Reports suggested he would continue his military band duties, but avoid overly strenuous physical performances for a while. Big Hit stated they would release further updates once doctors approved full activity. A South Korean military official briefly addressed the situation, confirming that Jimin received proper medical support and was allowed temporary rest. They added that while he was still fulfilling his military duties, his assignments were adjusted to ensure full recovery. Fans appreciated the military for maintaining transparency and care. Even while serving, Jungkook was seen subtly showing support for Jimin. During a military band rehearsal video, fans noticed Jungkook humming a part of Jimin's solo song, like Crazy. Though unconfirmed, this small gesture became a heartwarming topic among ARMYs, symbolizing their unbreakable bond. Health experts applauded Big Hit's response to pause Jimin's activities instead of pushing him to continue rehearsals. They emphasized that early rest prevents long-term damage, especially when it comes to muscle and joint injuries in performers. Many said this could set a positive example for future artist management. Inspired by the situation, fans across social platforms began promoting a new message: rest is not weakness. They encouraged fellow ARMYs and even other fandoms to support their idols taking breaks when needed. This movement gained traction and was even picked up by lifestyle bloggers and K-pop journalists. Several Korean media outlets reported that Jimin's military base received thousands of letters and postcards from fans wishing him good health. The military confirmed they checked all mail for security, but allowed emotional and supportive messages through. Some letters, according to insiders, brought Jimin to tears of gratitude. K-pop analysts predicted that Jimin's first official public appearance after recovery and military duty would be deeply emotional. They expect fans to prepare large-scale events or hashtags to welcome him. Some analysts believe this moment could become one of the biggest highlights of BTS's military era. Even while inactive, Jimin's name continued to hold influence in the music industry. Producers noted that his past works, like Promise, Filter, and Like Crazy, saw a spike in streams as fans reconnected with his voice during his recovery. Some insiders hinted that new solo demos might be waiting for him after discharge, although rarely speaking publicly. One of Jimin's relatives reportedly told a local news outlet that the family was grateful for the overwhelming love Jimin received. They assured fans he was healing well and reminded everyone that he reads messages whenever possible.